All right. Playing with 2 alcohol stoves today. Wonder if I can get that focus there. All right, adjusting the cameras here. That should work. All right, guys, gonna be making some miso soup and some ramen. Got some heat here. It's probably too much. Spilling a little there. Turn the lights off for that. Okay, so that's lit. I'll let that bloom for a second. So this stove usually takes about, I don't know, 30, 45 seconds to bloom. Heat the bottom of the pot a little bit while we're doing that. What's up, Huck? My kid's asleep, so I'm just playing with the alcohol stoves in the garage. You'll hear it start to bloom here in a sec. This heat fuel is really old, by the way. Like multiple years old. There we go. So it just started to bloom. There are my flames. There we go. Nice even distribution. Bring that down a little bit. I'll bring it back up. Looks like it's focusing on the toolbox. Let that go for a sec. So I'm going to heat up some of this. Drink it with these little plastic cups. And then I'll probably do a ramen soup on the Trangia. Try that. Put in a couple ounces in that thing. Got about 2.5 ounces in here. Would probably be enough, we'll see. Just add a little bit more heat to it. Water's probably already hot enough, to be honest. Alright, let's put a miso packet in there. Love these things. So yummy. Nice big flame on that thing. Look at that. It's a pretty solid heat output there. So that is plenty hot there. Let's water in. Some ramen. Just let it do its thing. Pretty sure that stove just went out, so that's like perfect timing. Let's see, yeah. So that stove went out. Turn the light on real quick. I love this little miso soup. It's like so nice. Great just to drink out of a coffee cup or whatever you got. All right, we're gonna do a ramen now. Heat some water up. And I think for this one, let's use the old Trangia. Using a little Evernew pot stand. Love that. The Trangia doesn't really like to start at first with the pot stand on, but we'll start it this way. Lightning strike fire starter. Best fire starter there is. It puts out the gnarliest spark. They make mini ones of these now. I would totally pick one up. Keep some gauze or some soaked cotton in the back. Vaseline. This thing is awesome though. Big ferrule rod on the inside. And the striker can't go past here, so you're not like pushing your embers out of the way. It's pretty neat. Alright, so my stove looks like it's starting to roar up a little bit. I like to let it go pretty good before I put the pot stand on. Sometimes I'll take my little Leatherman multi-tool because I bring this on my backpacking trips. I'll just hold this over the top and heat it up before sending it down. Sometimes it'll knock the flame down a little bit. I don't know about you guys, but I always like orienting my pot stands this way. So we'll see if that flame stays. Another thing I can do is put a heat shield around it. Close theoretically, I could just close the doors like that. That'll really help get some heat output. Keep it central. So we're going to let that whisk up for a few minutes. And set that accordingly. The water's warming up a little bit. Got the little Yucca lantern going. maybe be cool enough to drink. Salute. Pretty good. Ooh, nice and hot. Bring these on every backpacking trip. We're just hanging out in the garage, as you can see. Overhead lights, toys. Kids asleep in the room next door. Go back to this. So I got my handle closed here because this titanium windscreen isn't really made for this. Built it for this stove. And I also built it for this stove and this stove. Actually, not this one. These two, but it doesn't fit. The Train G just sits a little low for it. So, and I also built it for this pot and for my Toaks 750 cup. So, does not work. Here are some of the alcohol stoves I have. Really love this one. It's made out of the really thick beer bottles, so it doesn't dent. Same with this one. I think this is made out of like those Budweiser screw-on ones. So this one puts out a really wide flame. You need a big pot for this. Like, it's even too big for this MSR Titan, honestly. You can tell by the difference in size too. I like the burn of this one a lot better. This one eats a little more fuel and needs a really wide pot. These ones are the best in low temperatures because that felt wicks the fuel. So it's a little DIY cat can stove I did. And I made 3 different sizes. I made a small, a large, and a medium. And I think I gave one of them away to Steve, Matt, or Jason, I can't remember who. Played around with some different designs for holes. This one just has slits, so a little more fuel efficient. This is my favorite one though. See, it's just an inner can with some holes in the bottom. Cat can. Some wicking felt. And you put the fuel in. Goes around the outside. Wicks up really nice. Has a really nice flame to it. Really hugs the pot. And it's hard to blow out. So, works really nice. That's good for like sub-freezing temps. Trangia, the old favorite. Some more miso. Yum. Okay. Water's making some noise now. So we'll see if it's boiling. Almost there. It's almost boiling. I did leave a couple of the tidbits in there. Add a little flavor to the ramen, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I can, yeah. There we go. Clean the cup out. So I'll be making one of these today. At least I think so. I need too much water. So normally this is my favorite here. The meat bar, I have a video of this, but I want something with some soup, so do this ramen. And we got a nice rolling boil here, boys and girls. One problem with these alcohol stoves is adjusting how hot your flame is, which this you really can't. I feel like this one has a little bit not as strong of a flame, so this is better for like simmering. The tall one's better for boiling, and then if you do like a medium cut, it'd be somewhere in between. And when I talk about that, I'm talking about the different sizes. This one's just good for like rocket boiling water, as is this one with a really big pot. So it's the nice thing about the Trangia. I could, pull my stand off, put the cover on, open it halfway and let it simmer. And normally I would put the sauce packet in now, but since I'm on the alcohol stove, I don't want it to boil over and spill all over the place, so I've already made enough of a mess here. Yummy. I'm going to turn the light off, get a flame shot real quick. This. Lower this down a little bit. Nice flame shot on the Trangia. Smoke billowing out on the top. Very nice. Bring it back up. Looking good. Pack it in. Spices. I don't think I've ever actually had this one before. And to be honest, we might spill over here in a second. I'll mix it up. Now I can tell by the look of that candle that this thing is molten lava hot. Because I had it closed. I can see the patina. So I'm going to be very careful when I pull that off. I would love to have one of those stoves with a bale handle up top. That'd be nice. See some of those grains from the miso. Pretty nice. Not bad. So I'm going to see that's pretty well done there. Take that off. Move that out of the way. Just want to show you a flame pattern on this. Look at that thing roar. Wow, huh? Very cool. So then what I would do is take the top off, set it over to the side, take the lid, toss it on. Might help if I tossed it on all the way, huh? Oops, that's the wrong lid. Might have just burned the gasket by doing that. It's supposed to be that lid. Oh well. Let's take a look. Yep, gasket solid. Didn't do anything to it. Right on. So that turns the stove off. Set that aside. Funny, that's not even that warm. That's pretty hot there. So we'll just let that sit for a sec. Yum. Well, just on first impression, the soup does taste very yummy. Will agree with that. Flavor delicious. Put this back away. Love this thing. That sure looks cool. Yum. Yummy. Shall we slurp a bite? We gotta slurp a bite. Tony loves to slurp some slop. It's gonna be way too hot. Oh. That is yummy. Too hot for now. Much too hot for now, but yummy. Not my favorite. Sorry, you're still not beating this mee goreng hot and spicy, or the miso soup. This will do. Pretty good. I don't like the smell though. It smells a bit chemically, which I'm not stoked on, but it tastes good. Alright guys, hear my kid crying in the background, so I think that'll do it for me. Thanks for watching. Slurp Fest.